crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Longhorns offense will get first crack at it here. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
My defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be changing the route. Now the play fake.
Ooh.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Oh, that's no good.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early, put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Firing to the right, complete. What a cut, now he's loose. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, a big time pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
All right, O-line. There's no way these niggas should be bullying y'all like that.
Football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
What?
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's
that's so
down.
ass.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. He's going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some... Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back.
Oh, wow.
He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. The Miners offense has the ball for the first time. Offense in an empty set. Looking to pass. It's Tracy. He's got his man across the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Miners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not... He drives it to the 10-yard line.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That is how you set the tone. First and goal, the offense set up in great position. Nice job rushing the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, getting him in the ground, and now getting him in a second down and long situation.
Rushes on him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive.
UTEP said they ain't fuck with.
Second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTEP.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
What in the hell is going on here?
By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Bro, what the?
And how about that DB getting a
Come on, Metairie.
forcing the
You about to get put on the bench, bro.
And the Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be the second
Ain't no
time
way
they
you just
kick
fucked
it
that
away.
up. That was a
I
touchdown.
wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Gets rid of it. He's got him this time. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
The Miners decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds.
All right, fellas, y'all ready to play now?
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's out past the 35. Turns it on down the left side.
There we go.
The 20.
There we go.
Longhorns. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
There we go.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Ferguson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Makes the quick grab. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job.
Damn.
Offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barnes. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Bruh, come on. Terrible angle.
He scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Miners want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Bruh, come on, fellas. What are we doing out here?
And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Texas offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
What's up?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
I put on mute without.
No, they did.
Like, what she did, and then the man hurt her or something. Said so barely. I thought it was
Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Well, rerun it.
Has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work.
I mean, I just put it in there.
Almost everything has gone their way.
Well, just rewash it.
21-7, and they have it back. Back to pass, it's Tracy. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is
Just put it on wrench.
You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Bunch formation for these receivers. DB's right up on the receivers. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man, it's Barnes. He won't get there, it'll bring up 4th down. The Miners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Might be calling a hot route. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. Caught at the 25. Off and running. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Final play of the quarter coming. Scanning the field, it's Tracy. Got his man on the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Caught in the backfield, it's McNeil. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
With the catch, it's Emmanuel. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Puts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
And the Miners will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. On the option. They go to the ground. There he goes. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. It'll be 3rd and long. Offense changing the play. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum.
He loads one high down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is, look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Tracy. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Miners send out the punt unit.
Hey, you'll take that little hit. Them Chiefs look real good right now. You know what I said?
Wants to bring it back.
He did, kid. I'm not.
He returns, sets splits up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Yeah, I still got that cuff.
Take over and they'll send out the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking for the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. Give him 96 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. The Longhorns are marching down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And the Longhorns are in the red zone. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
He'll be
That's what the Call of Duty Warzone was. Doggone, so that's why I was so excited when that shit came to Battlefield, but Battlefield enhanced their joint compared to what the Call of Duty Warzone was, and I was like, making it extra hard on you, ain't it?
they want these damn credit cards so bad. Now, right now, I'm 5,000.
Right.
I can go.
Down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal coming up. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Yeah. When everybody else is crabs in the bucket trying to get their hands on the credit card, knowing you don't even need it. Your position in the church don't even require you to have one.
He can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one. They're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 4 over Texas State. That's where things stand right now. If the slipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And they causing you more goddamn stress over some shit that they trying to goddamn scheme on. Because I'm guarantee you, if 4 or 5 people want that mug, I can almost guarantee you that doggone they all in cahoots.
It's Tracy.
Yeah. But everybody had their own little joint knowing what was going on. That's the worst thing that they could have did was made you the finance motherfucker, because they sick right now. They like, damn, we can finesse and finagle anybody else, but nah, this nigga Zach ass is running a tight ship.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's McNeil. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Offense working from the pistol. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
But how the hell do the church make bread? Just by the members coming in, donating to the collection plate?
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Barnes. And a good job of coverage.
That's a big ass goddamn church.
They'll go hurry up here. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's McNeil. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Yeah.
And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25.
Yeah, and it might have been a piece.
The offense back onto the field.
I said, and they might have been spending $3 grand a month a piece.
Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this gold?
He's loose on the right. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates a big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Right.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Big pickup on the ground here to keep.
So he's supposed to have him on there, but he lucky that he your uncle.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
He ain't lying. He the last one somebody need to be listening to.
It's first and goal. Here's a heat. Looking to get in. And he'll go out of... Just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag runs close to the goal line. First down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, scored. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn the page. You got to find something here on second.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Both of those situations, Paul.
Right.
You got to get those positive yards. You get
That's a fact. And then you end up being the bad guy and got to hit Aunt Vicky mouth and everything else, but it's him causing all the damage by putting you in that type of position anyway.
Don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Texas! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Man, I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly.
Breaks into the open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Miners are rolling down the field. Looking for a man. It's Tracy. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Bring in the heat. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion.
Touchdown, UTEP! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Setting up for the extra point and the time. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Split backs here. Gets the back moving on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The give to the back. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Tracy. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Miners headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for their 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now. His last 2 games out, completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Miners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They just keep firing. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat.
Well, these niggas
I'm not
not
going to let
trying
this
to
guy
make
get out
it
of my
easy.
sights. Nice job by the D.
Under fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Tracy. Pocket breaking down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 10 over Northern Illinois. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The short hands, it's Coleman. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And the Miners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, it's Tracy. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Miners will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on second down. Back to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Final minute now of the third quarter. On the run, it's Simon. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Simon. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Got it behind the line. It's McCutcheon. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
Oh, my Lord.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on third and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up fourth down.
He's looking to pass. That's got it. Touchdown, Texas! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. The short hands, it's Emmanuel.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together to get back in this football game.
Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Caught close to the marker. It's Barnes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Miners are on the move. Back to pass. It's Tracy. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Uncorks it, and his throw is incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. On the move, it's Davidson. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He lets one fly deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Tracy. Caught. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keep slinging it. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Miners in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll let it go to the left. It's caught. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, UTEP. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Texas offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it at the 30. He's running free down the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Tulane is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in New Orleans for some time. They're up by 18 over Louisiana. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Tracy. This time he's got it. Still on his feet. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point every second. Precious. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Here's a just trickled through his fingers. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking the deep shot. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
Texas, this was definitely not our best game. UTEP tried to come out, pull off the upset.
Trying to drain time off the clock.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Oh, wow. They ain't run the time out the clock, really? They ain't got no timeouts left either? Hell y'all on, NCAA.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it clean.
He's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, wow.
Grab there as
They don't want to let me turn around.
A little something to feel good about. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. It's Hodge. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. After this, it'll be a wrap. He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Got a man in the middle. And the consolation prize.
Wow.
Here he gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
And that sure feels
That's
like
crazy.
Too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Ugh.